Imagine this. You wake up at 3 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. staring at the ceiling, unable to fall back to sleep. The clock ticks by, but your mind is racing with thoughts and worries. You're frustrated because you know you need rest, but it feels impossible to get that full night's sleep. This isn't an isolated issue. For many women over 60, waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is a regular occurrence. Why does this happen? And more importantly, what can you do about it? The early morning wake-ups, especially between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., are linked to changes in your body's natural circadian rhythm. As we age, particularly after menopause, our sleep cycles become more fragile. For many older women, hormonal shifts and stress lead to waking up at this specific time. But here's the good news. You don't have to just accept this as part of getting older. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 steps you can take to improve your sleep and get back to feeling rested. These simple strategies will help you understand why it happens, and more importantly, give you practical tips to overcome. Let's dive in. Waking up in the middle of the night, especially around 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., can be incredibly frustrating. You might feel like you've just closed your eyes, only to find yourself wide awake, staring at the ceiling, unsure of how you got there. It's a scenario that many seniors, particularly women, experience all too often, and it disrupts more than just sleep. It impacts physical health, mental well-being, and can even affect your mood for the entire day. Research shows that sleep disturbances become more common as we age, especially for women. Changes in hormones, like a decrease in estrogen and progesterone after menopause, contribute to this shift. These hormonal changes affect how deeply and how long we sleep. Additionally, your body's natural circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep-wake cycles, also changes with age. As a result, many seniors experience fragmented sleep, waking up multiple times during the night or, in some cases, during those early hours of 3 to 5 a.m. But here's the thing. While waking up at these hours can feel disruptive and even unsettling, it doesn't have to be a permanent part of your life. In fact, there are simple and effective steps you can take to reset your body's sleep patterns and get a more restful night's sleep. It's about understanding what's going on inside your body and using that knowledge to make small, practical changes to your routine. So, if you're tired of waking up in the middle of the night feeling helpless, I want you to know that you're not alone. It's a challenge that can be overcome, and you can start taking control of your sleep today. Stay with us as we explore the science behind this, the reasons for your early wake-ups, and the steps you can take to reclaim your nights. Remember, sleep is sacred. It's when your body heals and recharges. Your body deserves that rest, and with a few adjustments, you can make it happen. Understand your body's biological. Our bodies are designed to follow a natural rhythm. This rhythm, known as the circadian rhythm, helps regulate sleep, wakefulness, hormone production, and even body temperature. Imagine this rhythm as an internal clock, keeping everything in sync. However, as we age, this clock doesn't always work as efficiently as it did in our younger years. For many seniors, especially women over 60, this can lead to disrupted sleep, particularly during the early morning hours. Take Mrs. Eleanor, for example. She's 68 and has been struggling with waking up at 3 a.m. every night for the past few months. No matter how hard she tries to fall back asleep, it's almost impossible. She wonders, why is this happening to me? It's a common experience among older adults, and there's a biological explanation behind it. As we age, one of the key changes is a decrease in melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Melatonin levels naturally decrease as we get older, making it harder for the body to maintain deep, uninterrupted sleep. In younger years, melatonin rises in the evening and peaks during the night, signaling to the body that it's time to rest. But as we get older, melatonin production starts to slow down. This makes it more difficult to stay asleep during the night, particularly in the early hours. At the same time, cortisol, the hormone that helps manage stress and keep us awake, begins to rise at the wrong times. When cortisol levels remain elevated during the night, They can interfere with the body's ability to relax and fall back asleep. For seniors, the natural balance between melatonin and cortisol gets disrupted, often leading to waking up in the middle of the night. For Mrs. Eleanor, the 3:00 a.m. wake-up isn't just a random event. It's linked to these hormonal changes. As her melatonin levels dip and cortisol spikes, her body sends signals that make it hard to stay asleep, especially in the vulnerable window of time between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Practical tips to manage your biological clock. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps your body's internal clock regulate itself and makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Avoid blue light before bed. Blue light from screens, like your phone or TV, interferes with melatonin production. Try turning off electronics devices at least 1 to 2 hours before bed to give your body the signal that it's time to wind down. Create a calming bedtime ritual. Establish a soothing routine before bed, such as sipping on a warm cup of herbal tea or listening to calming music. This helps signal your body that it's time for rest, making it easier to fall asleep. Remember, a well-rested body is a precious gift. God has given us this time to rest and heal. Trust that with small steps, you can create a peaceful, restful sleep environment for your body and soul. Have you noticed how your sleep habits change as the years pass? What small adjustments can you make today to honor your body's natural rhythm? The impact of hormonal changes on sleep. After 60 A's, we age, especially after the age of 60. Hormonal changes play a significant role in how our bodies function, including how well we sleep. In particular, for women, the transition through perimenopause and menopause can have a profound impact on sleep quality. But even for men, testosterone levels start to decline, and changes in other hormones can lead to sleep disruptions. Take Mr. Tom, a 72-year-old man who's never been a heavy sleeper. He used to sleep through the night, but now he often wakes up feeling restless or with a sudden jolt, especially around 3 a.m. He wonders why his sleep seems to have changed so dramatically over the years. The answer lies in his declining testosterone levels. Low testosterone levels can interfere with the body's ability to stay asleep and can cause night sweats, restless legs, and even vivid dreams that interrupt sleep. Similarly, for women, menopause is a time when estrogen levels drop significantly. Estrogen is closely linked to the body's ability to regulate temperature, and a decrease in this hormone can result in hot flashes and night sweats. These uncomfortable symptoms can easily wake you up in the middle of the night, disrupting the natural flow of sleep. In fact, research has shown that women who experience these hormonal fluctuations may spend less time in the deeper stages of sleep, which is essential for restorative rest. Another hormone involved in sleep regulation is progesterone. Progesterone, which naturally declines after menopause, helps the body relax and unwind, promoting better sleep. With lower progesterone levels, seniors may experience more anxiety and find it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep throughout the night. Hormones impact sleep patterns, testosterone and sleep. Testosterone levels start to decline in men after around age 30, and by the time they're in their 60s or 70s, they may experience disrupted sleep. Low testosterone can lead to a reduction in the quality of sleep, causing frequent wake-ups during the night. Men with low testosterone may also experience more sleep apnea, a condition where the airway becomes temporarily blocked, leading to shallow breathing and waking up frequently. Estrogen and sleep in women. Estrogen levels in women begin to drop significantly during menopause, and this hormonal shift can cause difficulty sleeping. As estrogen decreases, the body's ability to maintain stable temperature control is disrupted, leading to hot flashes and night sweats that interrupt sleep. This can particularly affect the REM sleep phase, the stage where the body and mind regenerate, leading to increased fatigue and daytime sleepiness. Progesterone and relaxation. Progesterone plays a crucial role in preparing the body for sleep. As progesterone decreases with age, seniors may feel more anxious or agitated, making it difficult to unwind. This can lead to tossing and turning at night and waking up feeling unrested. Hormonal sleep disruptions. Manage hot flashes with cool environments. If night sweats are keeping you awake, try sleeping in a cooler room. You can use fans or even freeze a water bottle to keep your bed cool. Wearing lightweight, breathable fabrics to bed can also help minimize the discomfort. Consider hormone replacement therapy, HRT. For women experiencing severe menopause symptoms, consulting a doctor about hormone replacement therapy, HRT, may be an option to help balance estrogen levels. It can help alleviate hot flashes, night sweats, and other menopause-related sleep disruptions. Testosterone replacement therapy for men. If low testosterone is suspected, men may explore testosterone replacement therapy under medical supervision. This treatment can help improve sleep quality and energy levels. Sleep-inducing teas and supplements. For both men and women, supplements like melatonin, magnesium, or a relaxing herbal tea such as chamomile may help ease the body into a peaceful slumber. Hormonal changes may feel unsettling, but remember that your body's journey is part of a beautiful cycle. Seek peace in knowing that each phase brings its own wisdom and strength. Trust in God's timing and grace as you navigate this season with courage. Do you notice any changes in your sleep patterns related to hormonal changes? How can you care for your body with love and patience during these transitions? The role of nutrition and food choices in sleep quality. After 60 days we age, our bodies become more sensitive to the foods we consume, and our sleep patterns can be directly influenced by what we eat, especially before bed. This section will explore how different foods affect your sleep quality and how certain habits can lead to a restless night. Let's take the example of Mrs. Ellen, a vibrant 68-year-old woman who has always enjoyed a large dinner. Recently, however, she's been struggling with poor sleep. She wakes up multiple times throughout the night, often feeling bloated or uncomfortable. After consulting with a dietitian, she learned that consuming heavy meals right before bed could be the culprit. Heavy or rich foods, especially those high in fat or protein, can disrupt the digestive system and interfere with the body's natural sleep cycles. How food affects sleep in seniors. High-fat meals and sleep disruptions. Foods that are high in such as fried foods, fatty cuts of meat, or rich cheeses, take longer to digest. This means that your body remains active well into the night, trying to break down food, making it harder to reach the restful stages of sleep. Studies have shown that consuming high-fat meals can also lead to acid reflux and indigestion, which further disrupt sleep. Caffeine and stimulants. Many seniors enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, but it's important to remember that caffeine is a stimulant that can stay in the body for hours after consumption. Caffeine increases alertness and delays the body's ability to fall asleep. For some seniors, even a small amount of caffeine can cause restlessness or difficulty falling asleep. Sugary snacks and blood sugar levels. Sugary snacks or desserts can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a sharp drop which can disturb your sleep. This fluctuation in blood sugar levels can cause night sweats, frequent waking, or even feelings of hunger in the middle of the night, which may compel you to wake up and snack, thus disturbing your natural sleep rhythm. The impact of alcohol. A nightcap may seem like a relaxing way to unwind, but alcohol can have a detrimental effect on sleep. While alcohol may initially make you feel sleepy, it actually disrupts your sleep cycle, particularly the REM sleep phase, which is crucial for restorative rest. Over time, regular alcohol consumption can lead to chronic sleep disturbances. Sleep-promoting foods. Now let's focus on the foods that can help promote better sleep and overall health, especially as we age. Incorporating the following nutrient-rich foods into your evening routine can help you get the peaceful rest your body needs. Complex carbohydrates. Foods rich in complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, like oats and quinoa, sweet potatoes, and brown rice, can promote better sleep. These foods increase the availability of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate sleep. Serotonin is converted into melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body that it's time to sleep. Magnesium-rich foods. Magnesium plays a crucial role in helping the body relax. A lack of magnesium can lead to insomnia and restless legs. Foods high in magnesium, such as leafy greens, almonds, sunflower seeds, and bananas, are excellent choices to include in your evening meals to promote deep sleep. Tryptophan-rich foods. Tryptophan, an amino acid found in foods like turkey, chicken, milk, and pumpkin seeds, is a precursor to serotonin and melatonin. These foods can naturally promote better sleep by encouraging the production of sleep-inducing hormones. A small bowl of oatmeal with milk or a handful of seeds before bed can help signal to your body that it's time to rest. Herbal teas. Herbal. Teas such as chamomile and lavender have calming properties that can help soothe the mind and prepare your body for sleep. These teas are caffeine-free and can be a gentle way to wind down your evening. Chamomile, in particular, has been shown to improve sleep quality and reduce the time it takes to fall asleep. Healthy fats for sleep. Contrary to the idea that all fats are detrimental to sleep, healthy fats such as those found in avocados, olive oil, and fatty fish, like salmon, can be beneficial. These fats help regulate the production of hormones that influence sleep, including serotonin. Tips for sleep-friendly eating. Dinner timing. Try to eat your dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime to give your body time to digest the meal. This helps prevent discomfort like acid reflux or bloating that could interfere with sleep. Avoid large portions. Keep your evening meals light and easy to digest. Opt for smaller portions of protein and vegetables, and focus on whole grains or complex carbohydrates that are gentle on the digestive system. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Avoid caffeine and alcohol in the hours leading up to bedtime. If you must have caffeine, try to consume it earlier in the day and limit alcohol consumption to a small amount, if any, before sleep. Try a sleep-inducing snack. If you're feeling hungry before bed, consider a light snack that contains tryptophan or magnesium, such as a small bowl of yogurt with a sprinkle of seeds or a banana with almond butter. Nourish your body with the same love and care you would give to a treasured friend. Your body is a temple, deserving of only the best. May each meal you prepare bring peace to your mind and rest to your soul. What changes could you make in your diet to improve your sleep quality? How might these changes enhance not just your sleep, but your overall well-being? Causes of sudden death. During sleep in seniors and how to prevent them. While we often think of death as something that occurs after a long period of illness, the reality is that there are many factors that can lead to sudden death during sleep, especially for seniors. The risks become more pronounced as we age, and understanding these dangers can be the first step in prevention. Let's take the case of Mr. James, a 72-year-old man who was in good health and had no prior history of heart disease. One morning, his family found him unresponsive in bed, and it was later determined that he had suffered a sudden heart attack during the night. His family was left devastated, and they had no idea that there were simple steps they could have taken to reduce the risk of this tragic event. In this section, we will explore the most common causes of sudden death during sleep for seniors and provide actionable advice on how to prevent them. Heart attacks, myocardial infarction. A heart attack occurs when the blood flow to a part of the heart muscle is blocked, causing tissue damage. Seniors, especially those over 60, are more susceptible to heart attacks due to the natural aging of the heart and blood vessels. Heart attacks that occur during sleep are particularly dangerous because there may be no warning signs, and the person may not receive immediate medical attention. How to prevent heart attacks? Regular exercise. Light to moderate exercise, such as walking or swimming, can strengthen the heart and improve circulation. Dietary changes. A heart-healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats can help reduce the risk of heart disease. Monitoring blood pressure and cholesterol. Regular checkups with a doctor to monitor blood pressure and cholesterol levels can help identify and manage risk factors. Manage stress. High stress levels contribute to heart disease. Practice relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises to manage stress. 2. Strokes, cerebrovascular accidents. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, either by a blocked artery or a burst blood vessel. Seniors who have conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol are at greater risk of stroke. Strokes that occur during sleep may go unnoticed initially, as the person may not wake up to recognize the symptoms. How to prevent strokes, control risk factors, managing high blood pressure, controlling blood sugar levels, and lowering cholesterol are key steps in preventing stroke. Healthy diet. Consuming foods that promote healthy arteries like leafy greens, berries, and fatty fish can reduce the risk of strokes. Avoid smoking. Smoking is a major risk factor for stroke. Quitting smoking can dramatically lower the risk of both strokes and heart disease. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can increase the risk of clot formation, which can lead to a stroke. Sleep apnea and breathing problems. Sleep apnea, a condition where breathing temporarily stops during sleep, is common among seniors. This condition can lead to sudden death if the breathing interruptions are severe and prolonged, causing oxygen levels in the blood to drop dangerously. It's particularly concerning for seniors with other underlying health conditions such as heart disease or high blood pressure. How to prevent sleep apnea and breathing issues. CPAP machine, a continuous positive airway pressure. CPAP machine can help maintain open airways during sleep. Sleep position. Sleeping on your side rather than on your back can help prevent airway obstruction. Weight management. Maintaining a BOIND. Healthy weight reduces the risk of obstructive sleep apnea, as excess weight around the neck can block the airway. Avoid alcohol and sedatives. These substances relax the muscles around the airway and can make sleep apnea worse. Sudden cardiac arrest. Sudden cardiac arrest, SCA, occurs when the heart suddenly stops beating, often due to an electrical problem in the heart. For seniors, the risk of SCA increases if they have heart disease, arrhythmias, or other heart conditions. The person may not show any symptoms before the arrest, and without immediate intervention, it can be fatal. How to prevent sudden cardiac arrest. Heart health monitoring. Regular checkups and tests, such as an electrocardiogram, ECG, can help detect arrhythmias or other heart problems that could lead to cardiac arrest. Defibrillator at home. In some cases, seniors with a high risk of SCA may be advised to use an automated external defibrillator, AED, at home. Medications. Some medications can help prevent arrhythmias and reduce the risk of cardiac arrest. Limit caffeine and stimulants. Excessive caffeine or stimulant use can increase the risk of heart arrhythmias. 5. Blood clots and pulmonary. Embolism. Blood clots can form in the legs, especially if you have conditions like deep vein thrombosis, DVT. If the clot breaks loose, it can travel to the lungs, causing a pulmonary embolism, which can be fatal if not treated immediately. Seniors with reduced mobility or certain health conditions are more prone to developing blood clots, and these clots can form during sleep when the body is less active. How to prevent blood clots. Stay active. Regular movement helps keep blood circulating. If you have limited mobility, try simple leg exercises or use a footstool to keep the blood flowing. Compression stockings. These can help prevent blood clots, especially if you have been sedentary or have a history of DVT. Hydrate. Dehydration can increase the risk of clot formation, so make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Avoid prolonged sitting or lying down. If possible, avoid sitting for long periods and try to get up and move around regularly. In the quiet of the night, remember that your body is a sacred vessel, and every breath you take is a gift. May you be blessed with restful sleep and wake up to a day full of joy and vitality. Which of these risks resonate most with you, and what steps can you take today to protect your health as you sleep? As we come to the end of this important discussion, I want to remind you of something deeply significant. Your health is in your hands. Whether it's ensuring you're getting the right nutrition, staying physically active, or being proactive in managing risk factors for sudden health events during sleep, you have the power to make choices that protect your well-being. Many of the causes of sudden death during sleep, like heart attacks, strokes, or sleep apnea, are preventable with the right habits and knowledge. The key is to remain vigilant, take control of your health, and never underestimate the importance of simple, consistent actions. I understand that these topics may feel overwhelming, but remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are steps you can take right now to make a difference, not only for your health but for your peace of mind. Sleep should be a time of rest, rejuvenation, and healing. It's sacred, and your body deserves nothing less. If you found this information valuable, I encourage you to take a moment and like this video, share it with a loved one, or even comment below to share your thoughts. Engaging with this content can help you stay committed to your health journey, and it may also encourage others to prioritize their well-being. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our weekly tips and insights designed to help you live your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Remember, your health is a lifelong journey, and every positive change you make today brings you one step closer to a better tomorrow. May your nights be peaceful, your heart be strong, and your life filled with joy and vitality. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.